Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and this is episode 3 of Megabonk. Trying again, because the game just crashed, and I'm pretty certain I was moving the mouse around, so there's no, it is weird because I went over like certain other things I need to get right because I was just, trying to check like what things I actually need and stuff that, And it's not a plugin issue, I don't think. I think there's that or anything, It is weird, was it that I mentioned something, I don't know. Yeah, because, the tome is of course very, very annoying, but that can be on any stage basically. I thought that was only on the forest, but yeah. But I'm guessing, right, that you need to increase the luck, that increases this chance, I think. Something like that, but yeah. Kill cactus enemies with thorns damage, so you need to do that on the desert stage. With blood medic, which we don't have yet. Radiant up to level 8. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the first stage. You can do that basically. Yeah, first stage boss. So you cannot do that on the desert, right? Yeah. Anyway, you can see you also have the toggle now and stuff that. But yeah, both of these top slots and the next weapon slot is really expensive, and I refunded like these and stuff that. And I have more silver there as well, so yeah, but let's actually go in on two tomes here then. And let's just toggle off the silver tome, we don't need that. Yeah, because we would need a Thorns, I know. I still want to have all of these be able to show up actually. There's the Moldy glass case, the Moldy poison cloud upon hitting an enemy. Okay, so that's about poison damage thing. But here's the thing, right? I feel like even like having like the worthless legendary or the legendaries that worthless is still important, especially if you find one of those cloning machines, because yeah, then you have a chance of it taking like the really bad stuff. But, yeah. But yeah, you can see there are like certain things you cannot use get rid of and stuff. That's yeah. I forgot if I've shown off Bush yet or not. Let's do a run with Bush. Let's just do a tier 1 run, and let's use random music. And I don't know if it's the keyboard that can crash it. Maybe it was the keyboard that actually crashed the recording, increasing the volume or decreasing it, But that seems rather weird. Let's go then. Maybe we can make it into. Alright, we haven't cleared tier 1 yet with these, probably because I tried to do a bunch of challenges and stuff that's it. And, because this is not a weak character actually, and stuff that, but yeah. So the Bush is interesting because yes, it starts with a sniper rifle, which is pretty good. It can also, that was a bit of a waste. I wasted a nuclear, that was not good. Yeah, sniper rifle. Pulse cloak. So what's our movement speed? Yeah, 1.1. Yeah, because of the chaos cloak. There's the thorns already though. Now I'm gonna take more of the sniper rifle here. Because we still need to do the whole thorns thing, as I said, you know. And I mean, the thing is, right, like we can do like a run where we make the character weaker just by taking thorns a bunch of time. Because if you don't combine thorns with like increased max health or like armor, for example, then the thorns isn't super valuable. Now it is really good, of course, if you get something like the shield to protect, you know. Knockback was one of the things we needed, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think we have seen some shrines though, but we have just not taken them, I'm guessing. There is there will spawn more bosses, which can be a risk, of course, especially when you're doing tier 2. Knockback! Because I know that knockback was one of the things that we needed to live up to a certain level. Maybe we actually get sword with this guy, actually. Maybe. You know. Normally I'd say, yeah, knockback. Because I've done the Agility Tome already. The Agility Tome is actually very good on the skeleton. Just of that, the skeleton on the skateboard. Here. Yeah, we need to go up, actually. So I don't know what happened last time, like... It seems like it's crashing more often now. It might be that I haven't updated my graphics driver in a while. Because, you know, it's via the graphics card that you're doing this like recording, right? Because it's part of the actual graphics card. Yeah, let's get the rover then. But because I feel like, yeah, like having all of these ranged weapons is good and fine and stuff like that, right? But if we have the sword, we have something that can protect if things get like very, very close and stuff like that, you know. And of course, projectile count is very, very important for these normally and stuff like that, yeah. This is just because there are things that... Ooh, that's... now I'm gonna get this color right, or the pink, or the magenta, or whatever you want to call it. Damage and size. Ooh. So yeah, so purple is epic, or magenta rather, kinda. Man. If we want to go with the Thorns Tome, though, we need this. But we can just get so much luck with this. Damn. Nah, go with the Thorns, because that just gives us... Yeah, 12... Is it 12 armor? Yeah. Get to 2. No, also gain 10 armor, so... What have we got an armor from? We got an armor from that. We're 1% armor. Also gain 10% armor. Yeah. That does not give armor. So this character starts with a little bit of armor then? Because we have 2% armor from something. Yeah, Sean Cam should be absolutely no problem to kill here. Because even though we don't have that many levels here, as you can see we're only level 7. We have 5 levels going to the sniper, which is pretty damn good. I forgot exactly what the mark does. I do think there is a stat you gain also. I forgot if you gain crit with this, or if it's crit chance just like it is on the revolver guy. Knockback. The key is really good at this point. Ooh, that's some damage though. It can be scary to stay here for too long though. Because the good thing about the desert is so open and stuff that, you know. This is really good. Actually let's not pick up chests yet. It's sniper rifle. I have already done the HP Tome thing, by the way, so you know. I really want to kill Sean Cam though. So that's a bit of a problem. Because... yeah, we did. My fight money! I was stupid here. I shouldn't have stayed around there because I knew that the big wave was coming. I think there was a tier 2 run that we started, or maybe we only did a tier 1 run there now. Yeah, sometimes you can get a bunch of, you know. I don't think that the problem was the fact that we spawned 2 bosses, because, you know, that does actually not increase the difficulty, by the way, and, you know. And yeah, I know we didn't really pick up any treasure chests at all there and stuff there, because I tried to find certain things. Yeah, projectile count. Now, I don't know exactly what it is you want to have on the sniper, so we can see now. No, we do start with 0 armor. Yeah, we start with 0 armor, and we have some extra difficulty there, and we have some extra save again there. So yeah. So the big thing there, I'm guessing, is actually from the actual investment into the actual passive and stuff like that. That's very, very good. Because of course firing faster is... yeah, more sniper. Now sadly I don't think there is anything that you get that allow you to do like a 1-weapon run and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, more projectiles. I feel like the projectile is like very, very important just because of the fact, you know, that you shoot more projectiles. Normally you would want to stack like the projectile count one like with attack speed and then like the projectile tome thing. Let's get the thorns now already. Because actually sometimes actually just having the sniper with a lot of levels is like very, very powerful. But sometimes of course you can get crappy levels, right? And then like do you try and max out, because weapons max out at 40 levels. Yeah, we have no choice at that point. It is a bit sad when there's only like 1 level or like 1 stat on the thing, because even when it's green it can sometimes be multiplier things. But the reason sometimes why you want to wait, right, with picking up treasure chests is because, you know, what if you find a vendor and then the vendor has something. Let's go with the lifesteal, because there was something that required a lifesteal to get. Actually, let me take a chest. Double more. We don't have an XP increase. Get the demon sauce, just more damage. Oh. No, turbo socks. Movement is now 1.2, because I know how important movement is. The movement can literally just save us completely. Damage and projectile count. Yes. Yo. Is that the second one? I think it is. But I kinda wish again that it would show up here on the side. Just of that. I'm angling the microphone, by the way. It's something I'm doing. So I need to talk a little bit further down actually. Oops. I don't fucking. Oops. I'm touching the thing there. It's not good because that's the thing. That's the audio thing, I think. On the other side. No, but I want to. Because I know that, yeah, we're gonna have to take a little look at it at another point. Because I don't want to like knock it over and stuff that, but yeah, of course, yeah. The sad thing, of course, is before I got this microphone, I had gotten like another really good microphone at one point, but then my clumsy father managed to destroy it because he was like cleaning the room. And the thing was is that the microphone was not on the edge of the table or anything. It was like deep far into the table, and he somehow managed to knock it onto the actual floor and stuff that, and then it got destroyed. And like I had only had it for like 1 or 2 days, whatever, right? And it felt like really bad. Let's increase our crit chance with that. Okay, so there's 3 stone golems. I really wanted to go for the health there, though. Actually, we can outrange them, right? They cannot hit me from this far. No, they can. So I need to keep moving here while they do that attack. Bloody Tome there so we can get some health. Begin and fall on this, please. Oh, it's good. Some health. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's bad timing. The swarm is not good here. Let's pick up a chest. HP regen is gonna be big help here. But I really need to get to those chests, but we do have movement speed, so we're gonna be moving around here. Jump, jump, reflect damage. Yeah, use this plan. Chest, Bloody Tome. Don't stop. Ooh, that's good though, magnet. I'll pick up this. Campfire, okay, good. Thorns. 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 Free chest. Evasion. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Ooh. Why? Ooh. Oh yeah, this is really good because yeah, it's blood magic. Damage per kill though. Demonic soul. Demonic soul is good of course earlier. We need to survive the wave now. Now it's not a lot of enemies anymore. Attack speed. I could have gone with shield there. Shield would have been really important, but I'm right next to another shrine here. Oh, this is still a bit scary. We do have a lot of life still already, so break the account. Goodbye, Mr. Blue Skeleton. Crit chance? Yes. You will gain the money. And we can stand to do both at the same time. Yo, let's go. Crit chance. Thorns. Because that was your size. Lifesteal. Sweet, more shrines. Can we do this one? No. Yes, we can. Evasion. Yes. A little bit more evasion and more stonks. More stonks. And stonks is of course Stonks actually is more insane the more like attack speed you have. Like if you have insane attack speed, then it's like we can get more lifesteal here actually. Crit damage though, so our crit damage is 2.3, 10% crit damage, now it's 2.6, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we need to get the lightning staff up to a very, very high level, like level 15, right? It can be really, really hard to get to, but we've done a bunch of this thing here. We need to stop picking up chests now. The Monk Blade, crits have a chance to heal, and we do have pretty nice crit, so you know. Okay, some XP gain. That's the first XP gain actually, I think. And now we're going back to a bunch of things here. And there's the attack tome though. Do we just say fuck it at this point? Because I could go work on more tomes there. I could work on the knockback and the other tome that we needed and stuff like that, but we do have the lifesteal and the thorns. So let's go actually with the attack speed here. And then sword. Yes. Okay, we can't. Already the chests are too expensive. That's pretty funny. This is a swamp. No, then we don't fucking die now. Lifesteal, please. Yeah. Yes, man. There's a lot of room here, though. Evasion is good. That brings us up to 31%. Evasion is pretty insane. Well, right, then there's some invulnerability here actually. I'll count. Just get invulnerability so we can be very aggressive here. Thorns. What's here? Why? Curse it all at this point because we don't have one. Thorns. We must have all the thorns levels now. You might say that, oh yeah, thorns is going to be a waste, but you know. Okay. But the cutlass actually good at this point. I get more difficulty. Like that. You see, we smoke fools. Damage is not bad, but we don't have any poison yet. So it's a bit of an issue. Ooh, there. That's good. I would have loved to have seen that earlier. So let's go with lightning staff. It's over. Very good. Oh, time bracelet. Because I don't think there's a maximum amount of items you can actually have and stuff that, like you can have a lot of items. Oh, there's another one of those shrines. We need to find the boss very soon. Now we could get more health. No, but power up multiplier. Because power up multiplier, right? I get more swords. More sword levels. I think 8 is fine. Normally I want to go higher than 8 here. But I think it might be better at this point to try and spread here. You get the clock. The clock is huge here actually at this point. We don't have enough to get the chests. How many keys do we have? But we're not have a... No, because we picked up a key in the last round, but we haven't gotten a key yet in this round. It's a bit of an issue because we haven't found the boss shrine yet. It is a bit quick. Experience gain, I think, at this point, yeah. Yeah, 1.3. It's not great or anything, but lightning staff. Oh, that's another one of those. It's gonna be up on the platform somewhere now. Let's go up on the platform here so we can see from a distance here. In case it would be like it's up somewhere, you know. Because we know that we can get fucked if it reaches 1 minute here and we don't kill the boss in time. We need to... Oh, it's right there. Spot it right now. Oh, we're gonna kill that many little box though, in time. I'm worried that we're just gonna die here. Because there's no way we kill them quick enough here, I don't think. Unless we find a power up, by the way. Yeah. Wow, that was a lot of fucking damage, like very, very quickly there. And yeah, we got all the way up to level 28 also as well. Which is pretty insane. Yeah, and here's the thing, right? It might have been the Thorns book that really fucked us at that point. Because, for example, instead of... Like, yes, we had attack speed, we had lifesteal. If you, for example, would have had crit here. But what is it? Is it a crit tome? Thorns, quantity, quality. Yeah, crit chance. Yeah, more than 100% crit chance lets you overcrit, so it is worth going above 100 because that's supposed to deal more damage. Let's remove a Thorns Tome from the thing there. Actually, let's remove Thorns. And let's remove Armor Tome. I mean, that is very, very good if something is very tanky and stuff like that, but yeah, get rid of golden sneakers. Get rid of tactical glasses. Turbo socks we keep. And I think we actually keep these turbo skates. More attack speed again, max 40% per stack. So that means that the turbo skates is only really good if you actually have good movement speed. So if you, for example, if you remove turbo socks, you also need to remove the turbo skates. Okay. Or do we actually get rid of forbidden use? I want to have the boss buster though. Because I feel like the 15% extra damage can, you know, be good at times. Right, so we don't have to worry about the Thorns Tome. Oh, right. So, get rid of Axe, get rid of Aura, get rid of Aegis, get rid of Bananas. Yeah, Because you can see that also the investment here on the silver there to increase the silver gain. Right. Let's do it with the bushy guy again. Yeah, I know maybe I should use try and clear tier 1 with the bush guy, but we're going into tier 2 because that was very, very close last time, you know. Immediately a blue one. And there's a purple microwave over there. Gold gain. All of these things are pretty expensive though. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick around here. But we could get a purple here, for example. Poison Flask. We finally get to try Poison Flask out. So the Poison Flask is area, right? Yeah. Right, so he was a blue quality one, which is normally the rare thing, yeah. But right, since we need purples though, right? Yeah. Since we need purples, we used... Yeah, you can see because this is an epic microwave. I need more epic items. And that's a cheap one. I mean, they're all cheap really microwave, but yeah. But getting epic items, so it's this one specifically. I kind of wish that microwaves had a different icon, right? You know, lifesteal. I knew that lifesteal was good, but yeah. I think that actually spawned a chest there. Maybe we don't make things too hard, you know, the amount of bosses, you know. I mean, I really want to bring up the challenge because, you know, that means that we get more chests early on and stuff that, you know, and we're no problems with more bosses like early. Ooh, sucky, like the magnet thing. Like I count. Let's grab it early actually here. And attack speed. Pick account. Poison Flask. Ghost key. The ghost, maybe we should have removed the ghost from the calculation. The stonks. Because again, a lot is about like decisions also as well, you know, and stuff that. Project account at this point. We wanna like get up the project account very quickly. Ooh. Okay, very good. But I wonder if they're ever gonna add like characters that specifically have like interaction with like shrines and stuff that. But because imagine, right? Yeah, that maybe seems like worthless for the Poison Flask, but making the size bigger, I'm thinking that it's actually gonna have very good AoE potential. You know, and stuff that with the Poison Flask. Ooh. Yeah, lightning can outstun enemies also. Damn, this made the lightning staff like really good, and now we don't have the lightning staff damage. I mean, this would have been absolutely insane with another weapon slot. Oh, look at it! So does this count as poison damage? Yeah, it has to count as poison damage. But this poison doesn't last long. Maybe it does. Oh, look at it, it stacks! It stacks, he just melts. Yeah, I know that poison can be very powerful, but we need to have a lot of stacks of it. Human sauce is good, of course. Human sauce, very, very good. Attack speed. So I feel like we want to get a lot of attack speed. Yeah. That might just be a savior, the fact that I know that poison is really, really, really good. It kind of makes sense because we're like a sniper and stuff that, you know. I know that would be weird, right? Like poisonous bullets. Like what would you need to poison? I'm guessing if you were in a fantasy world, but it's weird. Like, would you call it a fantasy world? You know, and stuff like that, right? Because you know you have a spaceman. You know, stuff. Project account at this point, yeah. Because the thing is just that project account is so insane. By the way, if you start thinking about certain things that if you just have enough projectile count, then it's very insane. And stuff that, like, the more projectile count you have. And stuff that, and then the thing is, projectile count synergizes so well with attack speed. Yeah, duration. So duration is interesting, right? Because duration actually means the poison tick duration and stuff that makes the poison last longer. Projectile speed and projectile count, good. Now, of course, size would be good on it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can get size on it, but projectile count, projectile speed. Yeah, there's no way we reached the colon. Oh, we did reach the colon skeleton. That's good. If you kill it even from a long distance, you actually automatically also get the pickups from the special skeletons. Projectile count. Maybe I should have taken damage on the revolver there. That's just too good on the sniper. That's like a huge damage increase on the sniper. Because you should definitely look like this. If an upgrade is epic and it's just like 2 points more of damage, then you need to really, really think about things. So does that mean that the challenge try and spawns more? Because then I want to take the challenge thing. Moldy Cheese finally. Sadly, we haven't seen. Alright. We haven't seen a single epic yet. It's absolutely crazy. We haven't seen a single epic yet, and we know that we have an epic thing. Projectile bounces, yes, because it didn't have any bounces yet at all on the revolver and stuff, that making it so that it can like a ricochet and stuff. There's not that long left on the stage, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah, we're pretty decent level, but that's a lactone. Yo. Oh man, that allows us to actually get luck this run. Yeah, don't pick that up yet though. We know where that nuke is, in case we really need it. Projectile count and the stuff. Ooh, that's very, very good at this point. Because our treasure chests aren't insanely expensive yet. Projectile count and projectile speed. Poison. Show attack speed, let's go. Yeah, we haven't gotten a lot on Wonder Tomes, and that's the lifesteal one, right? Yeah, Bloody Tome. What's our lifesteal? We're 10% yet. Okay, how far away is the nuke? Attack speed. How far away is the nuke? The nuke is down there. But that is only if this wave ends up being troublesome. And from the looks of things, it doesn't look troublesome. say that and then... Crit damage, crit chance. Yeah, the electric thing is actually saving us and stuff like that. The fact that we're stunning pretty often. We do take a lot of damage though if we get hit actually. That's a bit of an issue. Like, you're very glass cannoning on this character. We do have the shrine here though. Yeah, I think we need to do it now already, spawn. I'm gonna get it into a better position though and then spawn the bosses here. Bogar. Yo, that's very good. Damn. Fucking make it to the fucking health, please. Wow, really? We died because we were in the air. And then we... But that was really unlucky because... But that's an unlock though. And that's actually a very important unlock. That increases your chance to get high tier offers from leveling up. Find some more. Yeah. Yellow gets rid of the ghost. Ghost turbo socks. And turbo skates. I feel like the speed boy is actually good. But I feel like speed boy is good the more. Because that doesn't increase your it doesn't increase your actual like speed and stuff that, which is a bit weird. But it slows down the time and stuff that, right? And like it depends on how long that lasts, of course, obviously, you know. So or maybe tactical glasses is good. I don't know. Okay. Let's go with the Bushka again here. What's the music at? Yeah, actually, let's bring it up to 80. Alright, then it's master volume. That's actually what that is. I forgot it's not the same as it in the... And I don't know if that's a guarantee critical then the things that he marks and stuff that, you know. Luck. I'm gonna try and do a different build now actually here. Beefy ring. So it is wrong because it won't increase. I mean it will increase damage from this. It should do some damage and stuff that. But the thing is just that beefy ring, like if you're playing on Monke for example, beefy ring is really good because you overpower lamp immediately. But that of course means that we need to get things that can proc and stuff that. Luck. Like if we get luck early on, right? And if we get a lot of the luck, then that's like really good. But the thing is, if we don't get, for example, the attack speed tome, and we just go, for example, luck experience, right? Or like roll like lucking experience specifically, then, you know, we could get fucked, you know. Lifesteal actually, I think at this point, just, even though it's just a little beat, refresh. Yeah, on the sniper. Because the thing is, right, that even if you don't get super high attack speed, the thing is projectile count is what can really save you at times as well. Projectile count? Because it's just that you shoot more times, basically, and stuff that, you know. And as I said, for example, this coin thing here, for example, used to have so great synergy with, you know, sniper rifle. And this time I want to try and go for the lightning staff if we see it, especially if we see it early and stuff that, you know. I feel like the lightning staff is good, like the earlier you pick it up, you know. It's luck. It's a luck. 9%. Not super high. Sniper rifle again. Because I feel like, right, like what is the most important thing to make it like really far in a run is sometimes just that you used stack upgrades on a weapon and then try to get it like very high level. But that might be a mistake, of course, you know. Yeah. That's the first key though. Golden gloves are good. Alright, but the thing is, like, golden gloves is of course better the more of them you have. So that's difficulty. Yeah, I want to go for the experience tome actually. But the thing is, if we planned to go for the whole luck, you know, and stuff that, you know, now we cannot do that while this guy is around. I mean, you could kind of take it still, but, you know. That's another key though, that's 2 keys already. Which is very good. Let's get that. Stone Golem is almost dead. Lightning Staff. We said we were gonna take it. Ooh. Yeah. Lightning Staff. I don't want the revolver now. Now we want to get the Poison Flask with this setup. Right, because we have the Moldy Gloves, that's why. Because, so the Moldy Gloves create a Moldy Poison Cloud upon hitting an enemy. The gloves are covered in, yeah. Lifesteal. Okay, the pyramid is not bad. Not the best thing in the world, but... Yo, Gigachad. The first Gigachad is like very powerful and stuff that, even though it's only like, what, 8% chance? 10% chance. But yeah, but doesn't that... But that's on hit effects. So it wouldn't have... I mean, that is when killing an enemy. But isn't that an on hit effect chance then that you would have like 13% chance then instead? Okay, we really I really want to try and see the Moldy Cheese soon here. That's very good, yeah, some transfusion here. There's a magnet actually there. Banish rocks to the end, baby. Get the magnet. I think we've left the ones behind. Might just be down here. Luck, please. Sniper, please. We need to abuse the edge here. Get the chest, please. Orgar. Good. And then we go back to where we came from here. Because I feel like we survived the wave already. Sniper rifle. I just keep going the same way again here. Good. That was very close. We could have very easily died there if I didn't do the correct movement thing there. Oh yo, that's an invulnerability though. Ration. The thing is, I want to get the experience first, because then it becomes easier to choose the last thing, which is why I haven't gone with another one of the books yet here. Okay, get another chest. Very good, because that's gonna scale our damage when we open more treasure chests. That's just a saki. We could go with the projectile count and then the experience. Not back actually. Any staff. I don't know if all weapons can quote-unquote knock back if you get the knockback tome and stuff that, but you know, the knockback can quote-unquote save us and stuff that, you know. I don't think everything can be knocked back right. Bosses cannot be knocked back right. Pretty certain. This is a bit scary. It's weird, we have seen very little power-ups this time around. In the shield. The shield is just such an important buffer, I feel like, you know. So we haven't been down here yet at all, I think. God damn it. Why haven't we seen the XP tome at all yet? It's like insanely weird. You know, I'm trying to not... Oh, we have already done these runs. So why is this... It's so weird sometimes. Like, why does it have to be super... Is it at 3 minutes the final wave is? Please be at 3 minutes here. That's... Where is it when it gets crazy here? See? I knew it was gonna happen. What is best of these though? Is it the projectile count that is the best? Or is it the crit chance? Oh, crit chance is very low right now. Now let's get there. Projectile count then. We are dead if this breaks. I shouldn't have picked it up this early. Why the fuck did I... Skill issue? Yeah, definitely skill issue there. That was really bad on me there. That was not good at all. That was really stupid, man. So what does it say? Random enemies are marked also gain 1% crit damage per level. Yeah, so he gains crit damage, so that's why the crit chance is good. How does it work if you, for example, like how does it work if you lock the aura? Do you not gain levels on the aura then? So can we go like that? Maybe. Maybe it's like poison, aegis. No. Poison axe. Right. Yeah, the XP tome is active. So bloody and lifesteal we get rid of. So XP luck, and then I haven't decided for the other thing there. Let's go with Ogre guy. Okay. Well, double shattering shrines in the very beginning is actually pretty decent here. That's of course if we can handle whatever spawns here. Experience Tome. Experience Tome immediately is kinda crazy though, not gonna lie. And see, that's like really frustrating when you're like, man, we really want the Experience Tome, and then you just like, yeah, then you watch us not getting like the Luck Tome this time around. That's good. Yeah, get the bone already. Buster is nice. Experience Tome. Pretty insane though. Okay. The watch is nice. Because that means that if we want to get more of the hammer we can, if there is a microwave that is. Experience Tome. The damage on the bones, yes, are important, but we can do better. The Fundaments is really good. We need to gain axe levels also, of course. Power up drop chance. Just so we can see more power ups, because the power ups can of course come in clutch. Crit damage. We need to call something to increase the crit. We are here on the map. And I'm a stompy boy. Suck. Okay, the Borgar. Okay, that's not a super good magnet. Luck. Okay, good. Experience gain. Back speed and bounce. There's the bushy. But is the bushy always worth defeating is the question, right? You know, I'm not 100% certain if the bushy is always worth killing. There's a burger down here. HP region is good of course, obviously. Now I wonder if they're eventually gonna release like very, very powerful characters. Just that, like I know that there are a lot of characters that are powerful. I haven't seen their effect yet, you know, of course. Most of that, like I know that. But imagine, for example, if something had like it could, instead of just gaining HP per level, imagine if something gained both like HP, armor, you know, and stuff like that, you know. Like, or maybe we just go with Thorns Tome. This is a bit scary because our weapons are not high. That's the thing. We are only level 8 at this point. So we either... The thing is, we either want to have coverage from... Ooh. That's very good. That's the Moldy Cheese. Actually, I'm gonna go for the poison instead. I normally meant to go for the banana instead, but the bone is actually very good. That's not worth going for now. Have to be very careful here with our movement. Please save us, miss the golden chest, please. Okay, that's very, very huge. Yeah, we did. Yeah, because I know I was gonna jump into him there. There was no... I couldn't control there to jump along the wall there. If we would have been the monkey there, we would have used easily survive there. I want to make a tier 2 run even if I... because... yeah. And we had like the godlike round kinda, you know. But I feel like if we find a boss early also it would be so good. Damn it, experience Tome is there, but this is just... the projector count is just too important at that point. Okay, immediately some max health, which is nice. We couldn't remove the health tome, right? No. We could theoretically pick up the health tome. I mean, I know that I don't scale with health or anything, but you know. But again, it depends on what we find. For example, like if we find... Damn, that's the lightning staff though. Yeah. Because again, as I said, if you find the lightning staff early, then that's when it can be really good. Because then you have an alternative. Instead of focusing on the axe on his main weapon, you can just focus on the other thing. Please don't tell me we're dead because of this. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's really good early. Really fresh. Lightning staff. Attack speed is good. Lightning staff. Yeah, if we keep getting lucky like this and we get like lucky with the lightning staff, then you know. The main problem, of course, with the lightning staff tends to be that it takes a while for it to attack again, right? That there is a bit of a delay to it, but refresh. Lightning staff. The lightning staff can get insanely good if you keep getting lucky. Luck. Why did I have -1%? What the heck is... What the heck gave me negative luck? Huh? Alright, because this guy is dumb, that's why. Right. That has to be the thing, right? That... I didn't know that he started with bad. Attack speed is actually nice, so what's our attack speed now? 16%, okay. So 100% has to be the default attack speed. Actually size at this point. Because the thing is, the size is very good with the access, by the way. Maybe he's gonna give us something insane. Boss Buster is so good though. But I feel like we need a Moldy Cheese. I want to get the poison though, by the way. Just to make things clear. Spawn that. I think we are close to the first crazy wave, right? Besides on the lightning staff here. Not open that yet. Whoa. I forgot, when is the first wave? Is it at 7 minutes or is it at 6 minutes? That decreases the max health though. Your electric plug is good. Stone Golem. Poison Flask. Yeah, I don't want to pick up the immunity yet though, but you can see that, for example, the lightning can hit from pretty safe distance, and the thing is that you don't have to aim with the lightning thing, which makes it so good that you can just keep on walking, man. Yeah. And he's dead. Your 2 immunities, really. Yo, cursed doll. Absolutely insane. We banish evasion. It is better to banish at that point just so evasion doesn't show up again. And then we can use these. Because I don't think we would be able to technically deal with it. Poison Flask. I really wanted to get the HP here though. But we're gonna stick near the power up here and just take it in case we need to. Poison Flask. Poison Flask. Yeah, the damage on Poison Flask is not very high. Did we just... I thought I saw a purple thing. That's another immunity though. Luck finally. Where are we on the map? Okay, we are here. Lightning Staff though, at this point. 7 levels on the lightning staff though, which is good. I think we can deal with more. I think. Because I'm gonna be curious, because if we do our tier 2, if we manage to actually clear tier 2, not only getting to the second stage but then clearing it, you know. Okay. Gold seed is pretty good. This guy could be really important. Ooh. Bacon is really good because of that. What do they have on electric pack? Upon taking damage, yeah. Projectile count though. I think it's gonna be important. What's a projectile count? Well, projectile count is 1. So we only have 1 extra projectile count from like a passive thing. Shield. Even though it's a low shield. The thing is just we can get a pretty insane. Ooh, there's the thing I really wanted to see. The now we just have insane Poison Flask. Ooh, that requires us to have crit, and we only have 2% crit chance. So now crit becomes better and stuff that, you know. Right, that's a clock on the map. Which is good. Okay. Burger. Not the best thing. I forgot if that just increases the chance of the burger to appear. Or exactly how it works. That's more challenge. That's a regular guy. And beefy ring though. Attack speed though. One other curse doll. No, another curse doll. Okay, so we're here on the map, okay. Experience gain. Project account. Because yes, the project account. Yeah, passively we don't have that many projectile counts and stuff that, you know, experience gain. Now we only need one more tome. I would definitely take projectile count if we see it. So it's either gonna be projectile count, I feel like, or attack speed. I might just die now because of, you know, there's not that much room here, which is a bit of an issue here. You have the burgers though. We do have a decent amount of health, I feel like. And we just jump down and then we start going upwards here. I'm trying to be smart about this here. Because I know how this... Because if you know kind of how the spawning works, you know that after a point the wave cannot like spawn. That's the attack speed though. And golden gloves, yes. Banish the shield tome. I hope I didn't. No, I didn't banish the project account. I did banish the evasion tome, is what I banished. And then we'll skip. Please. Don't fucking die now on this. Good. I was very scared because they did a lot of damage. Their HP regen is very good. Moldy Cheese is very good. Do we not go for the attack speed here? I know that I said I want the projectile count. Experience Tom. No, I want to go up there instead. Because we need to find the Enshrine here and start it already. It's very, very likely that it's just going to be up here somewhere. See? And now we have something really, really bad. So we need to get movement speed. Now, start stacking health. Our weapons aren't good at all at this point, by the way. Like, our weapons should be way more powerful at this point, I feel like, you know. That's a very, very big issue right now. Luck is at what? Our luck is 27%. We only have 1.2 experience gain. Like, I've gotten more without the XP tome. Using, okay, Gigachad is really good at this point. Yeah, and the shrine is over there. So we're gonna spawn it immediately here. Okay, and it's 3 little barks. Or park. 3 little barks. And it's the nuke. See, the thing is, we can do a lot of damage to them though. Because of the lightning, the way the lightning works. So I'm trying to go around here. That might be a risk to do though. Duration and damage just to make them stay out. Come on, man. You can do this. Keep on jumping, keep on timing it correctly. Good. Please. You're almost dead. Come on. Come on, come on. Didn't we pick up the burger? Okay. I think he's dead. Why is he up there? Don't tell me I'm walking into that. And stuff. Experience gain. Damage on the axe. Damage on the lightning staff. Projectile bounces in size. Max HP. Max HP. Size on that. Max HP. With the count. Size on the axe. Good. Get the health here, please. We need to get to the thing. We have the exclamation point. We just need to get to it without dying. Come on, come on. Please. Help me, please. Okay. Oh. We get it immediately, man. Look at how many axes now. That doesn't make us safe though, by the way. See, if we wouldn't have the shield then we would have been dead. And stuff that, which is, you know, if we get more shield, luck at this point. Do we dare? Yes. Because the lightning rocks there, as you can see, the lightning damage is really what is carrying us. But it's gonna be the lightning combined with the whole poison and stuff that, yeah. So we didn't of course get the best thing with getting HP and stuff that, but if we get a lot of HP right, we would need to get some kind of lifesteal item though. Do we have any lifesteal at all? No, we have 0% lifesteal. Because I would want to get chunk plate. That's the first key though. You know, hey man, better late than never, I guess, you know. And we know where the shrine is. Attack speed. That's the point. What's our attack speed? 1.6%. I feel a lot safer now with the access, but I know that this gets ridiculous. But we have to make sure that we don't make stupid decisions. Like if we get something that spawns more bosses or whatever, we're like, you know, like what's our difficulty at? Difficulty is at 15%. The main problem is that enemies at this point do a lot of damage. We have 6% armor, 5% more shield, so that only gives us 10. I think we want that used to unlock the skull eventually. But I know that, for example, like we can die extremely quickly if we just get touched by enemies, you know, and stuff that, which makes me feel like we need, if we see experience gain. So right, so if we see, for example, if we see like movement speed from something, then we really need that. Or if we see like very high armor or HP or whatever, you can see Sean Cat now has a lot of health. It can trick you sometimes, so it makes you go into the bubble actually. That's scary when he goes into a tree like that. I'm just gonna try and circle around here, but you can see the Poison is putting in a lot of work here. But the thing is, if you get hit, for example, you can use get, like what, you get hit 3 times and then you're dead, pretty much. Like, you don't think that the enemies would deal a lot of damage at this point, but you know... You'll be dead. Please count these as having clear tier 1. No. That's freaking funny, man. That it doesn't count as clearing tier 1 even though we made it into tier 2 with the orc guy. So experience and luck. Oh, quantity cannot show up. Oops. The quantity cannot show up. Damn, that's luck, you know. I was thinking maybe the forbidden use is actually worth to keep them, actually. I know, for example, like maybe having only turbo socks could maybe have been good. But yeah, so we go with another. Another banish though, and another refresh at this point I feel like. So what, so yeah, kill 2000 enemies using poison damage, poison with Moldy Cheese. Skin so wet sock, but why can't you see the stats on the character? But I kind of wish that you could see the stats on the character, right? You know, because yeah. And I have the future skin, by the way, on the. Just clearing it quick enough. So which one has cleared the first here? I haven't cleared on the Monke, and I haven't cleared on the ogre. Let's do it with the Monke. Do we have the banana band? No. So maybe I have the expand. Yeah. I know which ones I want. Do we use the regular black tier 1 run? Because the thing is just that if you start a tier 2 run, then like use the game is used harder and stuff that just because, you know. So you know, now we're using the Rogan character pretty much, you know, the Monke character, but it could used as well be like a reference to like Funky Kong and stuff that, especially with the sunglasses. I mean, like he does like wearing sunglasses actually. Ooh. I would really want to get bone though. However, experience with Tome this early, they're used to, you know. The thing is it's just insane how easy you can avoid damage sometimes with this character and stuff that, you know. Just Bushy early though. So what does Bushy show up as? Bushy shows up as As well, he's close to a treasure chest, so if we leave that treasure chest there, that's a good way to kind of have him marked though. By the treasure chest, because otherwise he doesn't... Yeah, he does show up as the white dot, I think. Okay. Now size the damage on that, come on. I wanted to be greedy there. Okay, I pick up both of them there. Break the speed on banana meringue. Good. Bone. Yeah, so he doesn't show up at all on the map here. As you can see, so where is he exactly? He is here, so kind of in the middle here. Why would it spawn so many hearts though? Like, what is up with that? Like, you know, like... Why is there a love bomb over there? The Monke! Yo, the Monk Blade. Monk Blade is good of course if we get crit, you know. If we get crit. Because the thing is, not only can you like jump insanely far, like what's our like our jump height is 9. Yeah, we don't have an extra jump. And the movement speed is regular, but that's just the thing that we jump very, very high. Shield used immediately. Yeah. Getting shield early on is lucky, of course. Oh, we already have the boss shrine. We don't have the damage yet though. So basically the timer there with to be before 6 minutes, it's the timer on the left there because you can see 2 clocks. That's how long you have done the run. This is the total time. So it ticks down from 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is what we have on this stage basically. The beefy wings. Yeah, we need to go with the poison there immediately if we see it. I don't think there's that much we can suck in. But it might still be worth. No, we actually did kill a lot of stuff up there. Break that count. Poison Flask. And the free chest, of course. Ooh. That's really good. Because I know that yeah, we have all the weapons now that we want already. It's actually very good at this point to already have the stuff that we need. And let's actually go up here because we already know where we can spawn the boss. You just basically need levels to get the damage. It actually might be worth actually taking the HP thing here, just because of the fact that we did end up getting the beef ring. So damage by 10% per 100 max HP. So you need, so at 200 that would be 40% extra damage. Right? If it works like that, the damage. So of course, if you would be at damage 1.0, which is the default, then it would be 1.2 from a single ring. If that's how it works. Poison Flask. Experience gain. Attack speed. Yo, Shanken. Don't. But there's the thing, right? Even if you don't get a lot of movement speed on this character, the thing is you can jump with this character. So I saw. Yo, moldy gloves. Absolutely insane at this point. Now we need I forgot if did we have a run where we got both the moldy gloves and the poison cheese. Okay, we know that that's over there, but we need to get some more stuff here before, you know, we... This is where I feel like we haven't seen more ice in a while though. Luck. Yeah, experience and luck. And then maybe HP, actually, because we have the beef ring, but it also depends on can we find more beef rings, you know. Yo, that's Thorns Tome and black armor. Okay. Why? Imsos might be better there than the knockback and projectile bounce on the bone. Yo, money though. In the money. HP regen. Refresh. Yeah. You can use move craze. I need to remember to almost always be jumping just. Because you can use moves so quick just from jumping like a crazy. We need to go for the boss right now, I think. If we want to do it. I think, yeah. Need to just go. Poison ammo though. Refresh. Damage from the Poison Flask. Luck. Evasion is good at this point. Do we have enough time to do it though? I don't know. Duration, because that's gonna help the poison here. If we can even poison him. Come on, man. We need to kill him in 30 seconds or less. I'll be close to him. Oh man. I wonder if this will count even if we're a few seconds above, since we spawned him earlier there. No, the HP is worth it here, because we do have the beefy ring. Even if it's only one beefy ring, right? It's just that he gains HP from leveling up and stuff that, and we already have the XP thing here. So yeah, we had the damage. We should have used con slightly earlier and stuff that, you know, towards it, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna see just how long it takes here. Good. But the main problem is that then it ticks down to the final go time now and stuff that, so we cannot stay here as long. Get the banana though. Yeah, so we got way less experience here and stuff that, and now like, yeah, do we even survive the final swarm? I mean, we cannot go in the teleport anyway, so you know, that's the thing. Yeah, we cannot go into the teleport because this is a tier 1 round. All over the treasure chests. Counts. Projectile count. Projectile count, projectile speed. Yo, what's this? Yeah, you can do some crazy wall shenanigans. Yeah, you can get like top point where you can just be tanky enough to use for like a really long time. Yes, running against these guys is not easy, so we need to be careful with the movement, kinda. I don't know if I touched that or not there. Yeah, 131 that's pretty decent. Yeah, but you can see, for example, making it into a tier 2 is like pretty decent. And yeah, and it started scaling quicker there, of course, because, you know, we defeated the boss earlier there, but yeah, we didn't defeat the boss quick enough though. Get that. Actually. Thorns. Thorns and luck, I think. Max HP. Does attack speed do something for that weapon? I know that idle use will be powerful with it. I do think we allow the crit use to be on. So that needs to be on. Turn banana off, turn the Aegis on. So we want to have Aegis, Aura and Poison Flask. We want to have Thorns, Armor and Luck. Let's go, Megachad. You know the music, of course. Come on, man. Let's do tier 2 run. Because we made it into tier 2 before, so you know. So we wanna hope that we can find the we wanna hope that we can find the thing early though, by the way. Or more challenge. Can we do a deal with that though? Yes. The first run is really important what it gives us though. Chance. Size. And we want to use immediately put a lot into the aura. Because, yeah, Cold Gloves is going to be huge, by the way. Especially early on. And The thing is, even if you just get a few levels like very early to like it's like very powerful. The most attack speed. Which I forgot how exactly it works with the damage of time on this, you know, and stuff that, you know. There is the armor though. Armor. Yeah, get the armor now. Yeah, that definitely seems to tick faster, so... Let's go use up first here. I mean, sometimes there can be some sneaky shenanigans going on here sometimes. Oh, I heard a chest opening though. Did a chest open? Nah, doesn't seem like it. I thought I heard a chest opening sound. Aura. Shield is of course very good alternative though. You have to think, okay, what items are gym items, you know, stuff that kind of, you know. Yo, that's the first time I've gotten the Grandma's Secret Tonic actually, which is crazy. So if we get another purple, we could duplicate. If we could get one of those again. Just get the shield. We still have the 80, okay. Right, so yeah, we're not even close to 630 yet, but yeah. Aegis though, good. The Aegis doesn't have that many charges early on though, keep that in mind. Come on. Power up multiplier. So does that mean that more power-ups spawn? Or is it that the power-ups are stronger, technically? Open this door. That's a key. That was a bit risky because now we're slow. There's a poison though. Yeah, we flex that. We flex those. I want to try and defeat them quickly here because we're close to our health here. In case we need to. Refresh. Max HP. And then we need to... Ooh. Thorns. Good. Aura. Yo, reflex those. Max HP. Okay, evasion is good. I'm a bit worried because we need to basically start going towards wherever the boss is. Size and damage. Get the speed over here, please. We need to avoid killing the sometimes here actually because we need to find the boss. That's really, really good though. If there is enough XP on the map though. Yeah. Knockback and the thing. Armor please. Max HP, please. Max HP. You're purple. Spiky shield. It's pretty insane. Oh, and it's up here. Now there's no way that we kill it in 30 seconds. There's no way we did the boss in 30 seconds here. Or even less at this point. No, it showed wrong. It only showed you where the enemy was. Damage on the aura. You should probably just go kill it on camera then. Yeah. Now we have a lot more damage though. So now we're melting them. Max HP. Get that. Get the wrench. Get more money. Get this damage now. This is only from a level 7 aura by the way. It's the Grandmaster Ketonic right that's carrying us. Crits about 50% chance to explode. So our crit chance is only 10%. Keep that in mind. Luck. It is weird, right, that luck doesn't increase crit chance or anything. Oh, but that's the 10% extra crit now. Oh, there's the nuke. Thorns. Yeah, Swarm, I'm not particularly worried. I would want to have way more size though at this point, by the way, so you stop taking down their damage earlier. But that's not their damage. I don't get cocky though, because you can use melt very, very quickly. Besides on the Poison Flask, that's a pretty good Poison Flask upgrade actually. Was that a chest? No. There's an invulnerability up there though. Which actually might come in use now actually. Yeah, more thorns. Magnet though. Huge. Thorns. Armor. Thorns. Thorns. Max HP. Wait, what was that Thorns damage? Yeah, our Thorns isn't super high yet, because that's just because our armor is not super high yet. But you can see we're rocking them with the damage now at this point. We don't have cheese, by the way, keep that in mind, we don't have the Moldy Cheese. We don't have Moldy Cheese and we don't have the poison gloves. We need to get skeleton here though. Max HP. Yo, nuke. Good. Okay. Team source is good. And that's so much money though. Thorns. Please tell me that we can get up from going this way here. And maybe we need to go use this way around here. Yeah, the fact that we haven't found the portal yet though is me worrying. Of course there's a fucking shrine here. Size though. We have 3 keys. Magnet though. Open the chest. Golden gloves is good. More keys, thorns. So it's gonna be. Was that the challenge shrine? Yes, but I think we have activated those. Yeah, those are the 2 we activated in the very beginning. Mirror though is very good at this point. We do have very high max HP though. That's good of course. What if it's up here though? See a guy from the distance there though. I can't really decide what he looks like though. Like what hat does he have? I mean, it could just be up here. That's the thing, that's why I went up here, because then, you know, so it's not up here. Yo, it is up there though. We need to quote-unquote get up there, but can we though? No, there's no rules for this. I mean, we might. Nah. If we had Savarudo, we would have been able to survive there. Yeah, level 32. So we did the most damage with the aura. If we did 92k damage with the aura, which is absolutely insane. Though, that's a lot of aura damage. Poison Flask did do very bad damage. We did do more damage though, we had the poison itself. Thorns did put in some work though. Electric Plug did a surprising amount of damage, but that's because Electric Plug is like a Thorns thing, right? Yeah, Electric Plug does have the Thorns effect. Yeah. So there are several things that have like a Thorns effect to them. Let's use. I know that I only cleared it with the skeleton though. Oh, right, and we have access to challenges now. Enemies are big. So what? Enemies are slower than normal. The desert is already hard enough though. Let's show you the desert though here. So here's the thing, right? There are like several things that make the desert hard and stuff, of course, obviously, you know. First off, you really want to go for breaking those in case you find a thing. And then the thing is, you want to kill the cactuses, by the way, with thorns damage, you know, it's something, you know. Aura. Okay, idle use is very good as the first item. There is the bandit guy, by the way. I actually find the bandit guy very early can be very good. Because the bandit guy can be easy to kill with certain characters, but ooh. Legendary movement speed. Okay, so movement speed is now only 1.1, which is not that much. Keep in mind that the skeleton technically doesn't have that fast movement speed. Also, beer is really good, but it can also be really bad. I don't pick up Aegis already. I'm gonna try and use it. Because damage is even more important here in this type of run in the desert. Lifesteal though. So I believe lifesteal right is insane with the yeah. Get the aura again here. Maybe I'm just being dumb. But I'm pretty certain that lifesteal is absolutely insane with the aura because of how it damages and stuff like that, you know. HP regen, yes. Yeah, don't pick up the magnet yet though. I want to try and find a boss shrine quickly also if we can, you know. Aura again. We're not getting super bad level ups though here. Attack speed is nice. The only really bad item I would say at this point is the burger, but the burger can of course save you of course as well. Now the good thing with the katana though, if the katana does show up right in one of the tumbleweeds, right? The katana has it has a high chance to show up than the Xenoxis does. You know, that is something. Then yes, we can make things harder there, but what did the small? Damn, I forgot about that. I thought that was one of those that OD doesn't happen often, but it happens very often, those ones. That's my mistake. Yes, just... I mean, that was just a good start though, I felt like we got pretty lucky there with the upgrades that we got as well. So right, so those small effects, by the way, they are like actually very easy to dodge, you just need to keep moving, but that's the thing, right, that if you stop you just die because it just keeps stacking, you know, stuff like that. Not poison at this point. Because maybe, right, if we get a lot of poison early on, then that can be really good. Duration is of course very powerful now. Extra jumps. Now we have 2 jumps. Which might come in handy. A bunch of magnets out here though. I can understand that if you're allowed to see exactly where certain things are, damage. Okay. Key, yes, the first thing is actually very good. Damage on the flask and projectile count. The thing is, with certain of the boss enemies here do have like very powerful attacks that can be really hard to dodge. So I start at this point. Aura. So let's go to the north here. There's a guy, always use the default color on the hat. There's no special color, so then you can have basically anything used as the regular one. Bossbuster. The bosses and like the elites are the hardest part about this stage actually, not generally the regular enemies. Except of course the scorpions can actually poison you, which you know is really bad, especially if you have like low health, but if you have like high max health, then it's not as much of an issue. Yeah, poison. Because here's the thing, right, the poison flasks themselves do very little damage and stuff like that, but I believe that if you increase their damage, then that increases their thick damage. Moldy Cheese is more important at this point. Because Doll is also very good, because it's when you combine Moldy Cheese with Cursed Doll with like more poison effects, like that's when it gets really powerful. But you want to have several cheeses. You probably want at least three cheeses. Yo. You have to pay attention though. Now the desert of course is, as you can see, is just very very wide open and stuff that, you know. Right, crit chance is good actually. Yeah, we got sand golden here, which is pretty lucky actually. Yeah, we're gonna go Thorns here. I would really like armor though, but I don't know how much armor helps against the special attacks of bosses. I feel like those always do a lot of damage because those are usually what wrecks your face, certain special attacks. Yeah, the sand golem is used kind of like the regular golem and stuff that, like it's not super tough. This is a bit risky because there's just a lot of enemies on these stages. And it's just because it's more wide, more open, so there can just be more enemies. Yeah, get more poison. There's a chest there, I really want to get a chest actually possible here. Refresh. Size on that, on the aura. I'm only taking this up if it's absolutely safe so I don't take any damage. Demon Sauce is good. Thorns. There's a magnet here also. This might be good at this point. Max HP. Max HP. Aura. Thorns. Oh, Boss Buster, really good. Two of them. Max HP. So I don't know, do we go with the eggs again? I know the... Oh man, the egg is huge at this point. We could go for it, but then like go for lightning staff because the lightning staff might actually be insanely helpful against the boss, especially since the lightning staff can trigger the poison. I feel like lightning staff is insane with the poison, by the way, depending on how much poison you get, of course, obviously. Okay. Skeleton guy. Refresh. Refresh. Armor. Nice. That was what refreshing for. Damage some speed poison. Because again, the stronger we make the poison, the stronger the poison effect, I feel like. Correct that count. Some of the challenge. Nuke. Yeah. Double chests. Okay. 2 keys so far. Yo. We got 3 hammers, so that's like what? Yeah, so 15, 30, 45. So we have 45% more damage against what? Elite and bosses. This is just an insane combination. We don't have shield yet though, which is a bit scary. But actually, the shine is very close here, and I think we can just keep moving here because otherwise we're dead. That was too late. I can. Yo, tumbleweed. Yo, toxic barrel. Let's go. Is that a weapon, right? Or is that a passive? I think that might be a passive. Armor. Okay. Where are we going? We're going over here. That was a bit scary though. There's a magnet over there. We could get to that magnet, I think. The hell though. Nice. The magnet effect is strong here. Very strong actually. We do have the thing though where the boss is. Poison Flask. Aura. We need to buff up the aura. I know where the boss is now though. So we don't want to go there too late. I want to get the things over here first though, before we go to the bosses. Let's spawn on another challenge sign so we can get more chests. Oh, double challenge sign. This might be suicidal. That is the only lucky stuff. Oh, that was weird though. Please. Another one effect. One boss. Let him please. Yeah, the jump is actually saving us. Now we're going towards the thing. There's a nuke over here as well. Yo. If we get the nuke, this is absolutely insane. Armor. I think we can get to that, yes? Nice. Yo. Okay. No. Just... Huh? Poison Flask. Scorpionusi! Scorpionusi is very dangerous because it has a certain tail attack that is not fun to deal with, so we need to kill this quickly. Yo, you're smelting it. We're gonna be jumping like crazy here. There's the portal. Okay, jump higher and further. Because this is of course what makes the Monke so good, as I said, that you can use dodge stuff and jumping. Only the newbies, that one doesn't have super much health. Let's be near him. Oh, there's another health here. I really want to get to the health though. Don't shoot lasers at me. No, in the name of pancakes. Haha. Yo, we can use tank him. Kinda. Okay, and the final wave soon spawns. And we just kind of want to stand still if possible. Some flasks. Sized on that though. You know, I think we can stand over here though. I don't think we die. Breakdown speed. I just want to try and get the shrines here, the different shrines though. Isn't the teleporter working? Good chance. Or did we use it at tier 1? Yeah, I think we used it at tier 1, so we can teleport to the next stage anyway. But we won't eventually start standing still because of the idle use. And stuff that, you know, just let them come to us. Right, we do have idle use, yeah. SP regen. Max SP. Come on, man. Worker. Yeah, since there's a lot of room here, you can use. Whoa! Come on, don't kill me in the air. I think it's pretty funny. Tier 1 completed job. Yeah, you get a lot of silver usually on this stage. So we were only level 29 on that stage, but yeah, you can see the order there. But you can see Poison was the second best damage there. You can see that the Poison Flask still managed to rock 11k damage. So that, but yeah, but of course the aura was superior, but that is only a level 7 aura though. Our weapons weren't super high, our books weren't super high, but still, you know. So quests, boom, poison damage. So that's an item. Release toxic waste upon taking damage. Okay, so that's an actual, you know, that's an actual reflect thing. So if you want to go for thorns, this kinda is like a thorns effect. So for example, you would want to get the toxic barrel, you want to get electric plugs, and maybe you used to move certain things, used to be able to have more of them, you know, and stuff that used, you know, to make the pool smaller. If you're going for thorns, stuff that is. Right, and the katana is here. Oh, that's the execution, there's the katana, yeah. Yeah. We didn't get Moldy Cheese that round, that would have been the round to really have the Moldy Cheese on, I feel like, you know. Wait if we refund all of them. So 15 is for that upgrade, yeah, 15 is the second upgrade, and then 8. We can get back everything. Because that's the thing, we're getting very close now to getting more of the weapon slots. But also more tomes. It's just that once we get more tomes though, things get insane. But we still haven't gotten, what is it, Thorns to level 9. Oh. Let's run. Tier 2 desert. Because we did clear that here, and you know, and I feel the desert can technically be easier sometimes, but yeah, but we got really lucky there, of course, with the old poison and stuff like that, so let's go. Okay, so that's an early shield. Armor. Now, oh man, so we can get more max health. We could get the campfire. I know that the campfire is actually very, very, very good. And stuff that, especially if you can get more campfires. At this point, actually, armor. Campfire. Because it has like a very, 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 like the healing effect is very, very strong. Just that, you know. Get more size. You have to not wait too long with getting like a little bit extra onto the aura because the aura is so powerful. And it's just because the weight does damage, of course, obviously, you know. Now, I really, really wanted to get the Thorns at that point though, but that level up was just very, very important. The more ooh. HP reading at this point. Now HP reading gets of course insane once you Ogre. Not the best thing in the world. But yeah, the bad thing is if you don't... Sometimes if you don't pick it up immediately when it shows up, by the way. Armor. Like if you don't pick up Thorns, then you might not see Thorns again. Lightning Staff. Here is the Thorns. We could also go with Aegis there. But we need to get Poison. We need to either get Poison Flask or we need to find Moldy Cheese or the Poison Gloves or the like the Doctor Barrel. Okay. That is good, of course. What's our armor? What's our crit chance? 12%, that's decent enough. Tumbleweed? Come here, Tumbleweed. I don't think the Tumbleweed ever despawn though. So if you see a Tumbleweed, there's no risk that it, you know. Oh man. It's already over there. Experience gain. Thorns. But there's a lot of Tumbleweeds though. Now the thing is, of course, if we see the katana, we hope that it doesn't spawn like right on top of us, by the way. Because, you know... Alright, oh, that's an early Scorpion UC, which can actually be really, really good, because then it might... Easy to deal with. Max HP. This is scary, please. Stand still. Fucking scary as hell, man. Almost dead. Stand still, come on. We do have some HP regen now, come on, we just need to kill it here, we just need to get damage. With Flask. Come on, do the damage please. Durability. Yeah. Yeah, that is with the 5, by the way, the HP region there. That's insane. So, yeah, you know. That actually might make it so that we don't get another Scorpion Uzi to show up later on. Maybe. I'm not 100% certain though. Now, of course, if we get from the Tumbleweed, by the way, it's really, really powerful. Yeah, maybe just go towards the treasure chest and hope for the best. Lightning staff. Yo, money though. Hey man. Like this cube might be huge here. Because there's a lot of kills we can get here. There's on the aura, so we can stuff quicker, and then magnet. Oh, this is gonna be insane. Armor. Damage on that. Projectile bounce. Thorns. Thorns. Lightning staff. It is pretty insane. 741. That's, we almost already have the power level of Gold basically at the end of the last one, kinda. Yeah, Thorns isn't very high. No, that's the HP. Yeah, Thorns are level 4K. Come on, we need something good from you, more. Sauce because we don't have one. The key was really tempting there though. Katana! Yo! That's insane at this point. Katana is absolutely insane. But we already have all the 3 tomes, so that's a bit bad. HP though, that's a very, very big HP increase though. Okay, luck is nice. Shining Shrine. Yeah, this is these guys. These guys are kind of like the ogre enemies, but you know, this version. Okay, evasion. What evasion do we have? We have 24% evasion. Because we have 2 of the rings. This is good. Speedo. Right. I mean, it's still worth opening them because, you know, you can get, you know, silver from it. And Katana. That was a very good first upgrade for Katana though. Lightning staff. Oh, that's a clock though. Magnet though. Yeah. Katana. Katana. Oh, this is scary. Because we're actually poisoned, which is not good. It's really, really hard to see. Katana. I know how powerful the katana is though, you know, and stuff like that, which is why I'm really trying to focus on it. Luck, okay, good. So 15% luck, which is not very high, but still, you know, every little bit of extra luck helps though. Yeah, we're almost running out of time, so we really need to find it, which is why I'm constantly moving now. Yeah, we're not gonna stop at this shrine here. Now I know that the sand golem is pretty weak though, so you know. Yes, the sand golem, please. On, please. Yeah, we melt him, kinda. I don't want to take too long here though, because we're almost... We need to kill him right now. I hope that guy drops a treasure chest though. He did not. Okay. That could be huge against the K. Okay, give us something really good. Please. Damn it. Moldy gloves. Just saying. There's another hat though. I'm trying to keep an eye out on me in the map though. Yo, that's a purple one. Please don't be super expensive. Thorn, Sparky Shield. Sparky Shield is insane. Tiny size. Damn, waiting for that though is hard here. We cannot wait for it because we don't know where the shrine is. Were we used to dam or something like that, like a D, or was it just a very obvious spot that we missed until we see it at one point and just walk past it, you know? There's no way that we saw at this point, so I feel like. Now we have enough though, if we can. I'm gonna try to go towards the merchant again here actually. But because there's no way we survive otherwise here. Thorns. There's no way, man. Even if he had the thorns there. I should have waited over at him though. See, that's still 19 silver. Quests, weapons, nice. Ooh, 120 though. Man, that's... Yeah, 125 for weapon slots. However, we can of course get the... He's cooked, Ninja! He's cooked! Oh yeah. So bandit needs that executioner call, so Ninja starts with, I'm guessing it starts with the katana. So what does it actually look like, the Ninja here? Execute an end upon evading them. Also against evasion per level. Right. That's interesting. Alright, so don't go with aura, don't go with the shield. So we would want to have the katana, the poison, and the sword. Quantity of it needs to be in it. I feel we need to allow all of those to show up. Yeah. I feel that that is correct to do. Let's go with the ninja. And let's just do tier 1 of the forest. Can't stop, my boy. So what does he start with evasion wise? He starts with 6 evasion, okay. Attack speed looks regular. Movement speed is 1.2, so he's slightly faster. He has 9 in jump height, that's the same as the Monke has. 1.2 on the silver game, but that's probably by default, yeah. You see, the katana is very short range at first. Projectile speed. It's gonna make sense though eventually, by the way. If I understand how this character works. Yeah, attack speed is also gonna be insane, by the way. Projectile speed. Yo, ton of hits. So I feel like we want projectile speed. We want sword at this point. Yeah. And then we need the poison. Oh, we found it already. Yeah, we found the teleport already. Okay, gain the mirror. Poison already. That's actually pretty good. Now we are a bit glass cannon, of course, at first. Main problem though is that the size of this is so small. That's what she said. Attack speed. Oh, that's helped. It helped. Right, so we need to defeat before the clock over there. It's just 6 minutes, so yeah, you know. we refresh? Attack speed. The attack speed is of course very, very good. And technically I would want to have projectile count. So we have like projectile speed right here, projectile speed. Okay, get the chest, get some health there, get that. And Monster Tonic, that's really insanely good already. Katana, yeah, crit chance on the katana. Okay. Challenge Shrine. We want Moldy Cheese though, we want Moldy Cheese, we want a radiation barrel. And we want the poisonous gloves. I mean, we're not guaranteed to get those. The thing I'm worried about though is that a big wave is just gonna smoke us. Because yeah, this is powerful, but the thing is so small. You know, the area. React at speed though at this point. And we're gonna cause more evade. The higher level we get. I feel like we should keep moving though. Let's push it though. Banish the shield. This might be a mistake though. Can we pick it up? Yeah, we could. Okay. Ooh. So we could get camp up. We could get Chaos Cloak there, so actually. Yeah, the campfire we know is absolutely insane if we need to heal after a fight or something, you know. Okay. We need to kind of go towards the ooh. Let's just have that. And it's not because I want Thorns, technically. Can we? No, we can't afford. But we have 2 greens. Oats and the golden gloves. So that wouldn't have been worth it anyway. Attack speed though. I know where the boss shrine is already, but yeah, so we only have 1 minute left to do the boss shrine though. That's what I'm a bit worried about. Last please. Your Magnus Shrine might actually be huge at this point. Because I feel like we have left a lot behind. Okay, so projectile count and size on Poison Flask, I think. That might actually be a mistake, or maybe not. HP regen. There's no way that we clear the thing in time now, even if we go over there. projectile count. So projectile count, cooldown, projectile speed. We should really have killed the stone golems. I wouldn't have been as worried if we wouldn't have had, because that's the main problem with all timing and stuff. That like if we would have actually killed the stone golems, then I feel it wouldn't have really been an issue at all. Size on the sword, because I think the sword is actually going to save us. So that's that is that power up, yeah. I would love to get to that power up. I think we have left enough behind hole here for it. It's a risk here. Great chance on size on the katana. Yeah, that's not when I wanted to see the swarm though happen. Where's the thing? Where's the power up, by the way? It's over there and it's clear. The path is clear. Come on. Slice and dice. The attack speed here. So we can capitalize in more on the attack speed here. And then we can stack it with movement speed. I think they stack, I don't think you lose it. I don't know what I took there. I should have paid attention there actually. So it's on the Poison Flask, I think. I opened 2 chests here. Okay, the Monke soul is really good at this point. And Gigachad is also very, very good. Projectile count. Okay, projectile count can actually save us at this point. No, that's way too risky. Ooh, that's a massive cooldown, please. Or cooldown, but yeah. Attack speed is now 153%, so you know, we must have double attack speed. Size on Poison Flask. Moldy Cheese. It's absolutely insane. We're taking up really insanely long time here. We're almost out of time. Because it's very crazy at this point. Attack speed. Projectile count. So we have more projectiles that cost super quick. On the shield, they're almost dead. Size on the sword. Good. He's slicing and dicing. Moldy Cheese. Insane. Look at that. Look at how much is poison damage. The purple or the magenta color of their health was poison damage. Moldy Cheese. No, Moldy Cheese. No. We need to hurry though here. Get to the boss. Get to the boss. We have low health though. We have lifesteal. We have 0% lifesteal. So it's our HP regen, yeah. We did not pick up the campfire and we didn't pick up any of the things. We can do these though. Yes, more projectiles though. No, where am I going, damn it? It is up there. I should have looked at the map there. It's right over there. We can still do this. We might just be able to melt it here. Might just be able to melt you. Just tell me that we melt you. Yes, we kinda do. If we stack the poison here, we melt them. Attack speed. Yo, one of them is almost dead. There's one dead. Yeah, we're not overwhelmed yet. The crazy stuff. Oh, come on, get that first. Give me sauce. Okay, we can still survive. Yeah, I jumped right into that. I shouldn't have jumped there. Then that's a bit sad. We didn't get 16 silver from that round though, but that's pretty... Look at that poison damage, man. That was from having 3 cheeses, by the way, 3 cheeses alongside like 6 levels of that. Because you see the Poison Flask only did that amount of damage, but then the poison. Yeah. So see, that just shows you how powerful the poison is. And that added a bit more damage than to the thing. Yeah. We're very, very close now, actually. Poison. Oh, but that's actually the amount of enemies you poison with the Moldy Cheese. It's not did a certain amount of damage with it though. And so that's yeah. But yeah, so we have 78 silver. I actually get that. Boom. And then I wanna. I feel like it's better to just go for the silver upgrades, you know, and stuff like that, because then eventually you start gaining eventually silver so quick that we can eventually get the weapons slots more quickly and stuff like that. That was pretty insane though, but I honestly feel like the main problem is though that the katana doesn't cover a very huge area and stuff like that. Stuff that. Yeah, but you know. So that is from the knockback tome. That's from the bloody tome to level 12. You get lightning staff to level 15. Sadly, right, the main problem is the fact that there is no character. So far, at least, that starts with a actual lightning staff and stuff that, you know, that's the thing, right? Like, you know, like sometimes you'll be like, oh, this would use like the lightning staff, oh, that would be so much easier if there is someone and stuff with it, because like, yeah, Fox starts with like a fire staff, Sir Yuffie starts with the sword and stuff that, and Megachad starts with the or item and stuff that, you know. You know, Skeleton starts with the bone. Ogre starts with the axe, Clank starts with the gun, Monke starts with the banana, Boost starts with the sniper rifle, Nina starts with the katana and stuff like that, you know. But you would figure there would be someone that would start with the lightning staff as well. And stuff like that, and maybe there is a character that actually starts with the lightning staff, but yeah. But it feels weird that we haven't gotten the Athena there yet, you know, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I think that will do it for this time, you know, and stuff that. So right, we have gotten the kills for the Megachad, of course, obviously, but yeah. We are 10,000 kills with the push also, and stuff that, so yeah. And then of course, a lot of them is like to kill the first boss in under 6 minutes. And then you have ones to kill on the final tier, and then getting them to rank. So Megachad is rank 34, although the ones are pretty far away from that, but yeah. And I feel like maybe there will be more quests than 45 being or 55 being the highest. And stuff that, you know. But right, so that's how you get more challenges actually, technically. Then it is correct. Because it's basically that, yeah, these are the challenges for tier 1. For example, in this 1, 2, because I think that they said something that, right, that if the quote-unquote thing, by the way, if the thing is correct, right, if the thing is correct here, right, then does that mean that it is specifically, no, not there, not on the challenges there, but was it general, yeah, complete 30 challenges. Is that just the maximum amount of challenges in the game, or are there 30 challenges? Because if each challenge, right, if it keeps being the same thing, right, because I'm gonna check if the desert challenges is like, are they the same in terms of, you know, yeah, they still give you only 1% permanent here. So yeah. So that would mean, of course, you can get 30% extra silver if you do like all the challenges and stuff that, you know. Yeah. So yeah. And there you can see that's the speedrun time there, 6:34. So that's of course because then you cleared it in under 6 minutes and stuff that, right? But you know. You might say, oh, used to it during a challenge run, used to run like the speedrun thing, you know, speedrunner only have 6 minutes to win, whatever, right? Yeah, and then speedrunner plus, you know. But it is weird, and then, right, like watching that you had more speedrunner scenes, you know, and stuff that, you know. You know. Because yeah, you have like only the first one as a 6 minute thing, but it definitely feels like there could be another tier there of skins, which is probably gonna add eventually. I'm guessing, right, that it's gonna be probably maybe 30,000 kills to have another one with kills, and then maybe like so that's 6 minutes, right? And the challenge, the speedrunner plus, or if we go for like the tier 1 here, you can see it's speedrunner, which is 6 minutes to win. And then it's 4.15 minutes, so that's speedrunner plus. So you know, maybe there should be a speedrunner plus skin, and you know, and stuff like that as well, you know, because it would be interesting, right? Because it would be like if it was in under, so it would be on under 4 minutes or whatever, 4 minutes. What is it? 30 seconds? I think it was 4 minutes 30 seconds. No, 4:15. Okay. So yeah. So that means that, right, so it starts at 10 minutes. So 9, 8, 7, 6. So that's all 6, about 45. Yeah, 6:45. I think you need to do it before the clock that ticks down shows 6:45. Alright, yeah. If I calculated it correctly, but yeah. Because that would be good, right? Because I would obviously want to have like more skins and stuff, but yeah. And I like that they show you what you're pretty close at getting there and stuff, that's yeah. But yeah, the Poison is interesting though, because I definitely think the Poison character Amog is going to be interesting. Because if it requires you to buy the Poison Flask, then that means that he will start with a Poison Flask. But I kind of wish, right, that couldn't there be like, what I think that they should add, by the way, is just maybe, and maybe this will be toggable, right, that or make them start with a passive, like have that as an option or something like that, you know. But there is something that it doesn't say there. I don't know if it's part of just that skin. No. Because I noticed when I started with Clank, and I don't know if it was only during a tier 2 run or if that's just something that's built into him, that he starts with the shield already from the very start. And you know, that might just be a thing that he does, you know, and stuff that's, yeah. Yeah, execute an enemy upon evading them. So actually evasion tome would actually be good on him and actually and stuff that, you know. Because there was an evasion tome, right? Yeah. Which you cannot deactivate the evasion tome, by the way. Where is it, the evasion tome? There, yeah. Because you, of course, you take no damage from that and stuff, but yeah. Because you only gain 0.5%. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed episode of Megabonk, and yeah, we're gonna see how things goes. Had pretty insane about the kids at that point. But yeah, of course, because you can survive an insanely long time, you know, and stuff like that, but yeah. A lot of them is with that's the novel character, I think, and stuff like that. Which is understandable because it is supposed to be a reference to actual Deltarune and stuff like that, you know. That you're pure about like freezing stuff. Because I mean, if you would get an insane amount of the freeze stuff, then I believe you could just freeze an infinite amount of time. Or whatever, right? And I don't know if that's diminishing returns on the freeze or whatever, right? You know, but yeah, you know. Because basically at one point the health doesn't matter because you're just gonna get one shot anyway. Yeah, sure, you can have an insanely big shield and stuff like that, but then it's just, you know, or is it just like what's the highest armor you can reach? You know, like is it possible to reach 100% armor, or like what's the highest armor you could reach? You know, stuff like that. So yeah, you know. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time.